listen. Hello guys. We're out. We're in the doctor, but we're out because the doctor want to see Dominic. She was poorly. She was poorly, so we have to go. I have to take Dominic to the school, and also we have to come back this afternoon at 5:30 to see another doctor. So we back and forward. So here's Dominic. So, oh God, I wonder why my hips are aching. This pushing Dominic back and forward. This is it. So I'll have to take Dominic to school again and back later on. Okay, guys, thank you for supporting me.
More to the end.
Right, furthest away.
Troublemakers at the back.
Oh, yes. But then you see, sometimes they put the clever ones at the back.
Troublemakers. Come on in.
Oh, yes, I remember you.
Yeah, oh yeah. That's when he was back, wasn't it? Yes.
Yeah. Right.
Long story short, so I've had a little read into it and what's sort of going on. But I think we've already got things going on. So, is it to do with his
His knees.
knees? So,
And
I've got that one then. Bear with, let me get rid of this out of the way. Computer day. Give me paper. Right, so because something's been put in place, to the children's. Sent this
yes.
to, we have like paediatric consultants we can write to for advice and guidance. To them saying patellofemoral instability, parents feel they kind of reached a dead end at the moment with current treatment pathway and are desperate for some clarity and other investigations for an actual plan. So there's also bilateral his feet,
Yeah.
wearing splints every day, mobility is markedly sort of like deteriorated. We would be grateful for a review to obviously see what's going on, reduce some anxiety and see what's going from there. The consultant has come back. Do you know about any of this?
No.
Okay.
Well, we know we can see.
I called because of the secretary. I called 2 days later after. There is no secretary.
So
And then
it's just go,
Yeah.
all the
the-
time, it's
yeah.
just going round.
but the
and
lady
round and
say that she's going to report to her team manager.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what's happened.
So then it's come back. This consultant came back 9 days ago, so the 4th of October.
Yeah.
Went to a local paediatric spinal orthopaedic service for surveillance radiographic follow-up. Thanks for this for Pete to arrange
Yeah,
review.
we've had communication concerning that, and they are going to arrange for a consultation.
Okay,
This is concerning his spine.
right.
That's
That's kind of
That's a
all of
separate
it.
issue.
Because they'd asked the spine and his knees and his feet, so it's all of it read into that. It's not just his spine.
Right. Okay. Because Miss Thomas, I'm gonna, in a nutshell, I'm going to tell
So
you
I
this
think
as
to do was
quickly.
it somebody else and then they left and then it's this new person.
That's right. This consultant was going to operate on his knees
And do that.
and his feet,
And
not
then
all at the
she's
same
come in-
time, obviously.
Yeah, then she's come in and said no, kind of thing.
Well, she went. Well, we went away on holiday, and she said, "When you come back, this is 2019,
Okay.
so obviously it's pre-COVID,
Yeah.
and obviously that's so taking things. But 2019, she said, when you come back from your holiday, call my secretary, and we'll arrange for Dom to come into Children's Hospital, and I'll start the operation."
Ball rolling. Yeah.
We came back. called her secretary only to be told that this consultant had left and got another job somewhere else. At him, said she wasn't very happy about doing any procedures, and she would call an audit
Yeah.
of all the consultants at the Children's Hospital.
Yeah.
So we were called into the Children's Hospital, into a room about this size with 10 medics in.
Yeah.
So you can imagine it was quite hot in there, which that made us cross to start
yeah.
with, you know.
I'm already angry for you, and I won't even know.
So they looked at Dominic, and they poked and prodded and inspected,
Yeah.
and then they sent us out of the room and said, we'll discuss it and then we'll come back to
Yeah.
you. So we were away, 15 minutes maybe, they came back. Supposed to be the main one in Dudley.
Yeah.
Well, in this area.
He is, yeah.
He said that as far as they were concerned, whatever procedure they would do would only be cosmetic, and it might cause more problems than it will fix. But if his knees are now getting to such a state where they're starting
There's
to
a couple
hurt.
of years down the line as well, aren't they? Yeah.
Starting to hurt now. And his feet, when he stands up, he's standing like that, on the edges of his feet, and his toes are all curled up.
Yeah.
So they're deteriorating rapidly.
We are, 'cause I think the last time I was about you.
Doctor, yeah, the doctor, her brother, and she advised me that you have to keep fighting.
Yeah, I
One
think
thing.
they will just let you go, and they won't follow up.
Yes.
They don't give you things.
No.
They don't help you.
We haven't.
The equipment's rubbish.
Yeah, you.
We've seen nothing. We've seen
I
nobody
understand.
since that audit consultant. And what the reason for our visit today is we wanted to be referred to the Royal Orthopaedic Hospital
To there.
and get somebody else to have a look at Dominic
To do that.
and
for
give
now.
us an honest second opinion.
It's just his age, isn't it?
Because we have found a consultant in America who specialises in
Now
what
mention
Dom's
it to
got.
the doctor as
Be
well.
careful
The
with-
doctor,
Oh yeah, but
Yeah.
on his website there are testimonials from grateful parents saying that he's changed the child's life.
Yeah.
And
Just be careful with some of those.
it's a
Yeah,
bona
sure.
fide
Okay.
hospital. We've
Yeah.
I don't
researched.
want you anywhere.
No, it's not a bogus.
Yeah.
We've researched the hospital and
Okay.
he is the specialist. He trained with the
Ponseti.
guy who invented the Ponseti method
Okay.
of for club feet,
Yeah.
which Dom had initially.
Yeah.
So he is an eminent
Yes.
All of that.
physician, and there are testimonials from great.
One is
And-
one of his
And I was even in email contact with one of the
patients.
mothers,
Yeah.
and she has said that he's changed his child's life. But of course, it's America, and it comes at great cost.
Just a tad.
But if they can do it in America,
What can we do here?
they can do it here. We've got
It comes down to this postcode lottery stuff again, does it? Like I was saying to you before, it's money all the time, and that money, why should you be able to put a price on people's life and their sort of quality of life? There shouldn't be, there isn't. You know, it's I'll get angry, I do.
if
Well,
Dominic,
I'm glad that you feel like that, doctor, because you got your own brother who's the same school
I
as
get very
Dom.
angry with it all, I really do.
and it would change Dom's life.
Yeah.
I mean, if his knees were stable to start with.
But the thing is as well, we need to look at the bigger picture that if this keeps getting worse, he's not going to be able to stand, we're going to lose all the muscle function,
Yes.
so then what is never going to be able to have that quality of life's going to go?
Yes, because he can't be doing his skeleton any good if he's standing on like that on the edges of his feet,
Yeah.
because he's putting extra pressure where it shouldn't be.
As far as
And
I'm
on his
aware,
hips.
I don't think there's a paediatric part in the Royal Orthopaedic, is my issue. I'll have to check. This is where we get stopped. I don't know whether the Royal Orthopaedic have like a children's part. I don't know that's why it's all the children's hospital
Yeah.
itself. Let
Yeah,
me
yeah.
follow it up. So our
Yeah.
admin isn't in. So let me follow it up. Speak to admin, see if we can chase something to see whether we can
Well,
find out what else we can do.
Failing the Royal Orthopaedic, there's the one at Oxford Street,
Yeah,
which we did go to. We had a referral to that, but that was about his legs.
yeah.
And the first words out of the consultant's mouth was, "There's no X-rays being done." And this was our main complaint about his original consultant, that he'd never had any X-rays done of Dom. And his answer was, "I've got 15 years
No,
experience,
30
30 years experience. I don't need X-rays."
So it's got
I'm
X-ray,
sorry.
He's got X-ray eyes, have they?
Obviously, he's got X-ray eyes. It doesn't matter how much experience you've got, you still need to see what's
told-
going on
he told me.
inside.
Yeah,
Mm.
as like I said to you, keep fighting, keep pushing, keep doing it.
It make me my depression is very
I
high.
bet. Well, they've said that there will be an appointment coming through to you at some point for a review. We're looking at this,
Yes.
but at least another review. It's a couple of years down the line anyway. Things have changed, things have got worse. I'm sorry, but pain is not cosmetic, is it? That's not, if that's what
No.
they're initially saying.
Yes.
That's not cosmetics, that's
No.
rubbish, so you push
No.
it. The other thing I'll do, I will, in the meantime of this going on, rather than waiting for that and then doing it, I'll write to, I'll get our admin team to see if there is anywhere else we can refer to, like Gosford Street or maybe the Royal Orthopaedic. I need to check, I don't think there is.
London
let
is
me
more
know.
difficult to get to.
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah, I've got chemicals. So I'll try my best, obviously that's our first priority, but if not, can we go that, can we try the Royal Orthopaedic first, if they do see children? If there isn't, can we possibly, it's another option.
Also,
I know
we
it's
don't
London.
mind, that's relatively easy to get to.
Yeah, it's just ideally we prefer the Royal
But
Orthopaedic.
obviously, yes, that's closer.
The other thing that Dom is under with orthotic.
Yeah.
So the orthotic, and then tomorrow they wanted to only
A
go
telephone
I mean,
consultation.
they're
How
supposed
can you
to
have a
sit-
telephone consultation with orthotics? Surely orthotics is a visual
Yeah.
and an examination thing.
This has become really, really bad. As I said to Dr. Sandu, the communication of my son is terrible, and this is what's happening.
Yeah. So speak to them tomorrow and say, look, I'm not happy with this. I need someone to see him. If no one's going to see him for this, I will be contacting PALS.
We already done
We already
it.
did powers that. It's the
No
original
good.
Do about
consultant.
everybody if you have to do
And we got
everybody.
nowhere with it.
No, I know.
We've even got the MP on it. She's offered to contact PALS for us, but if they've done it once and we got nowhere,
No, but just keep doing it. Like I said to you, sometimes you become that much of a nuisance that I think just see him so I ain't got him on my back anymore. You shouldn't have to, and this is what I said to you before, you shouldn't have to, but unless you do these things, you will just get forgotten about. To be absolutely honest, you just get forgotten about. To think, oh, they're quiet, they're being quiet, we'll leave them.
It's ridiculous. Somebody should really open
Yeah.
the door and stand by it with a disabled,
But you see, even
family.
when Dom came out of his plasters,
Yeah,
when he had his club feet done,
yeah,
he came out of plasters, and he had the boots and bar. When the boots and bar were removed, there's nothing to stop him walking now,
yeah,
but he's not walking. Because
Yeah.
it should have been followed up with intensive physiotherapy to get him walking and standing.
no equipment.
But nothing was done. He
No.
didn't have the required amount of physiotherapy because he was 2 years old. He'd never walked because he couldn't crawl because he'd got plasters
Yeah.
and boots and bar. So therefore, he should have had intensive physiotherapy to get his
Yeah.
muscles and legs working.
and the more you use them, the less you get more concerns down the line of, like I said, if this doesn't get sorted sooner, we're going to end up back to square one where we
But yeah,
can't
also
stand up.
already back to square one, and
Yeah.
I asked the orthotic. He said, "Do you think that I can access my son to the gym because in gym there?"
Yeah,
And he said, "We don't have that here. You have to go to your Dudley physio. I mean, the physio here in Dudley don't even have a gym for like Dominic. They should have something.
I don't. I know.
So-
Yeah, there is nothing for a
There's nothing.
disabled
I know.
child. Unbelievable."
It's ridiculous. But like I said to you, like at the school, they you should have the physio and things at school, shouldn't they? That should be helping.
You should have some kind of like the new gym now for disabled
Did the
children.
physio not come into school for him?
Oh yes,
Okay, good, I was
yes.
just checking.
But
But-
6 weeks holiday, there is no physio.
No, nothing.
I have to be all the time constant Dominic. I stand Dominic and walking with praying
Yeah.
because of me.
Yeah.
They told me you don't need to have a walker because it might harm his small ability. But I didn't listen. I managed to do Dominic, and now she's giving me a walker.
There was a little frame. And he walks really nicely with
He
his
gave
Zimmer
it me
frame.
now, and I
Okay, he's walking like that, which can't be good for his
Yeah,
posture.
and
But I said to her, see, I keep telling you this, he need a equipment, a walker.
yeah.
But
Could
not
have done
anything.
that ages ago.
Yeah.
Like I said, I get angry. I get really angry about it all.
All his other consultants are fine. We've had no problem with all the others. They've got the job done and as quickly as possible and as efficiently as possible. It's just his legs.
Feet and
Yeah.
kneecaps. You can see this now, kneecaps. I mean, I mean, he has a new wheelchair now. I've been waiting for
Yeah,
6
that's something
months.
else we have to fight
Yeah.
for.
So he has this now, the new one.
Honestly,
This
you have to fight for everything. I said to her last time, we finally got a wheelchair. It came, it was pink, and it still had the girls from before paperwork in the back. With all
Oh.
her address, date of birth, name, the lot.
That's terrible.
And it was filthy. So if you get, and that was honestly, you know what it's like waiting. So believe me, I'm on you, so I know what it's like, and there's just nothing there. I said to you, just keep fighting, you keep ringing him, you keep pestering him, you do as many pals as you need to do. You know you shouldn't have to, but it's the only way you get something.
So we have to contact the pals. We were thinking, you see, we have to stop, but
You've got another referral in for the children's anyway.
Yes, which
We'll
we haven't
leave
had
that
yet,
in.
but
Yes, it was only done yesterday.
yeah, we had a letter to say that we would be contacted with
Yeah. It's only done yesterday, so bear with. But I will also, in the meantime, as well as, we'll keep that, I'll get our admin team to see whether we can do the Royal Orthopaedic. If not, then Osprey, yeah.
don't need a whole X-ray because I've seen. I just feel last night, Dominic. That is I don't know if it's the bones here or
Because
what.
the way you throw, isn't it? So you'll get it sort of possibly where like the hip part.
Yeah, please. Crooked dishes.
This is why you can't be certain without X-rays. I don't care how much years experience she's got. She
But
needs an X-ray eyes.
He is the one of the top consultant as well, and he said that.
I guess to some degree you don't want to give him a lot of radiation. To some degree, you know.
No, but
So I get that, but
But Tom had a lot
he's
of
not had one at all, so you don't know what's going on.
But that's what he said to us. And now we can't even see him. He just give Dominic's details to orthopedic now. He said there's nothing for me now. There's nothing because his feet he will never be better. And now
yeah,
it's
his
become
original
worse.
comment was, there's nothing to stop him walking now. And yet,
That's
the
true.
last time we saw him, and he was really curt with us, he said, he'll never walk. Well, I'm sorry, you can't write somebody
He
else
will-
like that.
No.
He
He
said,
accused us of expecting a miracle and that one day Dom will walk. I said, we don't expect a miracle. I said,
No.
we hope that he will walk, but we've never expected, we know not Dom's never going to run a marathon,
No.
but at least if he can walk around the house holding onto furniture, that's a
Yeah.
big bonus
And if
for
we can
Dom.
do that, why are we going back? Something's not right. That's why we
something
need-
that's right because this consultant that I've been in contact in America. Some of the patients are worse than Dominic, but he did it, and the result, there's no splint for this child. I mean, Dom's been wearing this splint for next
Well,
month will be 15
Since he
years.
was 2 years old,
Yeah.
since he
Well,
came
where-
out of
Why did there is a question there why he just keep using the splint. He should be graduate, as they say in
Yeah.
America, graduate now for the splint.
Yeah, and it's because what they're trying to do here is if they just use that, then because if you don't have those, obviously we're going to get worse, aren't we? So I get why they're keeping them on, but if they could do something else to help, so we don't even need them, something help.
And it's not nice for them to wear that because he's got so many sore
They're
bones
uncomfortable, aren't they? And
everywhere.
they're difficult.
Yeah, so many bony. They become bony because of all this the splint that he's using.
I'll sort this for you. Okay, I'll speak to our admin team to see what we can do as well as. All right. Whilst you're waiting for this QE one, Birmingham Children's.
Yeah.
Want to come from and see what we can do, okay? And then
Right.
obviously go from there with them as to what else we can do.
Yeah,
It's just frustrating, isn't it?
it
Yes,
is.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. It's not helping. Well, my husband, I mean, he's not well. I am the full time.
The thing is, what you're going to make yourself unwell, and the thing is, if
Both
you make
of us.
yourself unwell, you're not going to be able to help.
Oh, he's got a younger sister as well, which we have to consider.
Yeah.
And she got alopecia now. It's all this worrying. Oh, four of us.
Stress, probably, yeah.
Yeah. And he's giving
The eyebrows have all come out.
Bless
Yeah.
her.
yes. It's all.
It is, and you know, and they, you know, no, although you don't try to sort of say a lot in front of them, they know atmospheres and do hear things, don't they? And they take it on.
Yeah.
But I will send these to try and sort it for you,
Thank you very
okay?
much.
Just keep pushing. I know. Don't roll over and let them take it. Really lovely seeing you again, Dominic.
Yeah, it's lovely to see you, doctor. And it's been a long time.
I say it's been about a year, hasn't it?
Yes, yes. But it's lovely to see that you're still here.
Yes.
Are you become a proper doctor here now?
No, not yet.
You
I
did.
don't. No one else wants to do it. But honestly, any issues, give us a call. We'll see what we can do, okay?
All right. Thank you ever so much. Bye bye.
The brothers in dumb school.
I remember you saying that.
Yes,
Yes.
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 I must say something here in
Yeah.
the